Therapists are not great at learning and change.
Which is kind of ironic, because they're the ones in charge of leading people through
in the business of learning and change. Yet we are not very good at it ourselves. Now, there's a couple of reasons for this. And the first one is that not all of us, but a large percentage of us are in this business because we're fairly insecure in the first place. We have our own stuff we're dealing with. That's, in many cases, what brings us into the field in the first place, is trying to understand ourselves and be able to kind of make changes and things like that. But what happens is we get into the business and we go to school and we become therapists, and that sort of once you get your license as a therapist, in a lot of cases, it's a license that you never have to learn anything and change ever again. Now you can explain yourself. Does that make sense? I went to school and now I can tell you how my inner child's doing this, and my ego's got this going on, and I've got these defensive structures happening, and my personality is such and such. What I come out of school armed with now is explanations where I get to explain me to me, and I get to explain me to you. And the problem with that is at the end of that, we're just not very good at learning and changing, because there's a big difference between explaining yourself and learning. I mean, knowing that you've got inferiority second to traumatic material that you're still carrying as a result of your childhood, that's awesome. But what happens with clinicians is that explanation becomes the reason they don't have to change. Because now they understand themselves. Now I can explain to you why I'm like this. I don't have to change it. My explanation is correct. Why? Because I'm a licensed therapist. My explanation is correct. I see this in the correct way. I'm an expert about me now. And what happens to us is we begin to suck at learning and change ourselves. We stay the way we are, and we basically pat ourselves on the back for understanding ourselves really well and knowing what's wrong or this, that, or the other thing, but we don't learn and change. And it's ironic because we're in the business of helping others. A lot of people who are clinicians are much better at helping other people change than they are changing themselves.